Hey Deneen, how are you this fine day? I don't know if Lee was still on when I walked out the house. I imagine he's still playing or still on. Oh no, Lee's right there. Hey Lee, you did. I thought you might still be on roll call. Hey roll call, you just won something. Lee did a drawing earlier, a few minutes ago. Reach out to him. Roll call. Cindy, what is going on? I'm gonna be doing trying to make a yellow black. I had to order some more yellow. I ran out of yellow. I don't know when it's gonna be here, but I can start the slingshot. I'm doing a yellow black one. Yeah, that was awesome, Lee. Oh, I don't know if I said hey to Cindy. Cindy, woo! Cindy's in the house. Yeah, no problem, roll call. Yeah, gonna make a bee. You know, I was thinking, did you see that, those little magnet things I make? Did you see that yellow kind of gold? I don't know, that weird colored one I did the other day? I made up a, what do you call, I don't know, I made a mold, and then, I don't know if I'm gonna, I tried C, but I poured some of that yellow stuff and did a little thing so I could cut strips out of it. I was thinking about putting that in the B one, or not B one, but the yellow thingy. Scale and Bones, woo! What is going on? So hail, howdy. Yeah, I'm so fluent in that mold making crap that I turned around and said, God, I wonder if this will be enough of that silicone rubber gunk, you know, mix a couple parts together. And I went to pour it in there. I said, holy crap, I like mixed up way too much. So I thought, well, I didn't want to waste it, you know, because stuff's kind of spendy. So I dug out that same mold that I showed you that has the double skulls and started pouring it in there and said, okay, wasn't quite enough for that. So I had to mix up a little extra more. But I made another one of those molds. So now I have 3 of those. One of them I kind of damaged, but not doing too bad, so hell. How about you? Hopefully you're doing pretty good. But I made just a little, like a little square. Well, not a square. It's real thin. It's like 3/8 thick, and then I don't know how long. I just made a quick block of wood, basically, and poured that rubber gunk around it. Made a little, like I said, made a little mold. It looks cool sitting in the mold. Or I think it looks cool. Old Path. What's going on, buddy? How you this fine day? I seen some, wow, it doesn't much matter, but I'm gonna try to do a video today. I got some stickers probably a week or so ago, and I gotta make a video on it. So I'm gonna try to make a video of it today, and then a friend said that they popped a band off their slingshot and wanted to know how to tie it on. So I'm gonna make it like a double feature, a mail call. Only you guys will know this, but a mail call with a special bonus. Yeah, hit that like button. Gem State, woo. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a sticker video. Well, so it'll be a mail call video with the added bonus on how to tie a slingshot band back on your slingshot. I might only do one side though. I'm just gonna use the one I have out here that is popped off. Grumpy's in the house. How you doing, Grumpy? I debated on members live stream and putting that next blank together, because it's fairly small, or not thick. You know, most of my slingshots are a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. Kind of depends on how I make them, but and so I thought this one will only be 3/8 slant, 3/8 inch thick, so it won't be very thick. So instead of like 50-60 pieces, you know, it's, you know, not that many. I don't know how many though. I already got laid up though. I just have to glue it together. Request a blue, like a blue slingshot. What other colors? Just blue, or yeah, hold on a second. Tired of being green, is ya? There's Daisy May. Woo! How is the wonderful Daisy May this fine day? Hopefully doing good. Oh, I thought you were talking about a blue slingshot. You had my mind spinning. It went from a solid blue to all these flickers and fuzzes of what could go in it. But I was thinking on that yellow one to put a piece of that gold in there, that goldish looking stuff, like and then maybe a black, I don't know yet, since it'll be black and yellow, just using a black. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. It is. It's always all my fault. High five, Deneen. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, that's what's all my fault. I got you, Grumpy. Yeah, buddy. You're in trouble now. Uh-huh. Bug got you. This is so much fun, though. It really is. Aaron. How you doing, Aaron? Definitely the weird guy's fault. Oh, sweet, Grumpy. Awesome, awesome. Next thing you know, it'll be in your pocket every day. The wife will be saying, dig dang it, empty your pockets before they go in the wash machine. You hear those things donking all around? It's better than a screw, baby, isn't it? That's pretty bad. Well, it's been a while. Been a minute now because I haven't shot in a little bit. But that's exactly what would happen. I'd like pick up my pants and oh my gosh, freaking balls go all over the floor, and you're like, oh no, I forgot those are in there. Or get up out of the chair, or off the couch, and they'd be, they'd be falling out of your pocket, in the car. See, they're everywhere. They're just everywhere. Dad, what's going on? Yeah, it's better than a screw, Share Bear. A little ball bearing versus, or if you used clay, then it'd be like mud. Little mud balls in your pocket. You go reach in your pocket, and say, crap, I forgot to look in there. I got a big clump of dirt in my pocket. You don't tell the wife, because she'd be like, give you that look like, huh. Hey, honey, you're always saying whatever you find in the pockets in the washing machine is yours. Here, you can have this. How's Dad today? There's my little ones. They're saying, oh yeah, thanks for sticking that pile out there for me. Had a little one die yet. I think it was yesterday. It had come out of the nest or something somewhere. I don't even know where it come from. Wife found it and said, uh-oh. And it got picked on, so fell out of the nest, couldn't do anything. So the other birds picked on it to death, basically. Poor little guy. All right, I'm gonna check this thing. Is it frozen up? Oh yeah, it didn't freeze up. It froze up on me. Oh my gosh, here we go. Where are we at? There it was. Dad's last fire thingy. Cindy saying, hey, Junior, what's going on, Junior? Deneen sent a thumbs up. Junior, how's everybody's day? My day's not going too bad, Dad, so far. Hopefully yours is going well. Got to go. Take it easy, Lee. You have a good one, buddy. I hope you get to feeling a little better. Kyle, what's happening, Kyle? Yeah, I got my piece I ordered for this other slingshot I was making. So I was able to cut it up yesterday and get it somewhat. Well, it's not somewhat. It's glued back together now. But I don't know. I might get to work on it later on today. Larry. I wish I had a fence. I would go by the fence. That'd be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Just always see the top of a hat. That's a good idea, Larry. I wonder what kind of weird thing how I could make that. But then I'd never be able to read the screen. Ooh, I could set with my laptop on. Put my thingy up here or something. And you just see my hat move. That'd be funny. That'd be pretty cool. No, I might say I don't have any fence. Wonder how I could do that. How you doing, Larry, by the way? Man, he just picked up a big old mouthful. Look at him picking up big old. He's like, oh, yeah, yeah. Look at that one. That one's going, I know there's more in this bag. Come on, where's a hole? Can I pick on a hole? How can I get in here? Let me in! I want some of this white stuff! Goofy birds. Sweet, Larry. You're doing great. That's awesome. Illudium Q30X explosive space module. Ooh, do another one like those, that circuit board one. I got one on the bench. I started. Well, I haven't really started, but well, kind of. It kind of is like that. Yeah, that is some awesome stuff, Jim. That's where I was telling the wife about it and saying, I wonder what all a guy could do with this. Yeah, that's pretty cool stuff. There's so many cool stuff out there. I didn't look to see what it cost though. I should have checked on Amazon. I didn't check that part. But yeah, it's pretty neat stuff. Yeah, it was kind of a rubber silicone stuff. Be kind of neat to, I don't know. I'd have to, I've been thinking about it, thinking, what could a guy do with that? How could you this, do that, this, that, and the other? Clint, what is happening, Clint? Oh my gosh, I know it is, Jim. Some really cool stuff. I haven't. The only I can't remember the name of the stuff I played with. This is just like a little rubber silicone gunk. The nifty thing is it says it's food friendly. I don't know if it says food friendly, but not that I am eating it, but I thought, if I got that stuff, made these molds, I could always make ice cubes, chocolate stuff. It is my good thing to say, hey, honey, what do you think? And this stuff, we could use it to cook with too, yeah? No, I don't ever have to really talk her into letting me get anything. Make maybe some neat, like, little inserts too. I was trying to think of that. How it could be like a little rubber grippy dealy. Red and black and green. I do have some red and black and green on that one. So I do got a core for that. Yeah, candy or cake, little kind of. See, honey, we could both use this. Where's that stuff? Don't use it, baby. That stuff's expensive. Just me to use it. I'll just get my own then. Okay. What, Larry? I might have missed somebody. Larry. Don't see you, Larry. See Flint. Oh, Larry might have been way up there. Maybe. Hey, Larry. Back to blue. He's black and blue. Oh, he's green and blue. I'm trying to figure out a purple white. Somebody said something about making a purple white one, so I've been trying to think of how to make that in my head. Or how I wanted to try to make one, you know. And I don't know. It's hard coming up with different thoughts. Well, not, because I just don't want too many of them to be the exact same. I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, eventually something's going to be the same. But, oh, yeah, I didn't think of that, Jim. Yeah, I didn't think of that. I bet it would make some cool targets. Yeah. How's Kyle today, by the way? Do a fade. Ooh, you mean, ooh, I think I know what you mean, like going from a pure white, let's say on one side, to a deep purple on the other side, and make it kind of fade from a white to a purple. That's that's a good idea. Oh yeah, glow in the dark. Glow in the dark. The fart monster's here. Woo! What's happening, bouncer? Oh my gosh, Tommy's here. No, I didn't see it. Dang it. I haven't been in a Discord. I'll look today. I bet it's cool. Yeah, I'll look. Now you got, whoops. I'll definitely have to let's check that out. The glow power. Okay, what Grumpy say? I gotta roll back up just because Okay, I'm not gonna roll back up. I'll get lost. Where was I? Grumpy glow power bouncer magnet. Real call. It glows in the dark. Ooh. Oh yeah. Definitely can't wait to see that. I bet that's cool looking. I bet that's real cool looking. Yeah, hit that like button. Man, now I got it. Now I can't wait to get. Now I can't wait to get off this. That sounds really bad, doesn't it? Can't wait to get off here so I go see what the heck that looks like. Oh, Grumpy's been making glow-in-the-dark clips. I hadn't seen that. Hopefully people don't get too mad. I'm getting to where 42 layers. Yeah, I know it's a lot of layers at times, isn't it, Thomas? It's like, holy mackerel. Where on the bigger ones, it takes me, let's say, 2 hours at least. Or how I do it anyway, you know. And it's like, oh my God, how many more? You start, I do, and I start off strong going, oh yeah, this is piece of cake. Here we go. About halfway through going, hey, how much more? By the time you're done, you're going, please, just one more. No more. Just please be the last one. 42, that's a heck of a lot. Oh my gosh, Jim, that's a good one. Come here, you little glow stick. Oh my gosh. Oh, but man, some people I get to laxing on, not watching what they're doing, but trying to watch. Sometimes it's really hard. half-inch thick. Yeah, that's what I try. That's most generally my goal is try to go. I definitely don't want to go over 3/4, and then so I try to make it to where it's half-inch to basically half-inch to 3/4, and sometimes I go a little over half-inch. But I try not to. You know, when it's all one piece, it's easier for me to do than when I start throwing two, three, four pieces or something all together. Because then it's like, oh, maybe if I made it just a little bit bigger, it'll show a little bit more. And then I use calipers, and then, well, I only have one set of I think I call them calipers. And it's in the house where I normally cut the stuff and then start laying it up, and then I squeeze it together and then see on the tape measure. I don't squeeze real hard, so I just squeeze it down, whatever it is. And then when I get out here to the shed, I don't. Oh, you'll be able to, Lee. You are. You're just doing it here today. So here in a few minutes. And then, like out here at the shed, I took God, they're probably called calipers too, but they look more like a C-clamp, and they come in like little ones all the way up to great big ones, and then you spin out the thingy here, and it measures that one. That's the one I use out here to double check, and I don't know. Yeah, the phone said, "Hey, dang it, you better watch out. I'm going to show you a trick or two." Man, I can't wait to see that, Thomas. No, like the laughing disco ball. I haven't seen that. I've seen there's fires going on in the world. I heard today that Canada told the citizens of Canada that they can't go walking around micrometers. Yeah, I think that is what they call them, micrometers. Can't go running around their woods no more. They said no more hiking through private woods or state-owned woods or country-owned woods, whatever you want to call it. And if they get caught, it's going to be a $20,000 fine. Can you imagine that? A country saying you can't run around the woods no more? I think they did that to the Irish. They kicked all the people off they killed people when they wouldn't leave the land. Yeah, and that area for sure, Jim. That's really crazy. Yeah, the Scottish. There's the Scottish. They didn't want them on the land, and the people who didn't move, they killed them. So I mean, it's kind of just kind of like that. I mean, I'm not saying that Canada's going to start killing people, but you won't let people, even the owners. So I mean, you could have your own property. So who knows? It might be a land grab going on, and we just don't know it yet. Well, maybe now, Lee, but there's a big portion, I think it's Scotland. There's a big portion of land that nobody lives on, and only a few people actually own it. Oh my gosh. All right, Cindy. Hey, I'm glad you stopped in, Cindy. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I just think that's crazy, Bouncer. I mean, really kind of crazy. I'm glad you stopped in, Cindy. I hope you sleep well. They say it's for wildfires. that they don't want people starting wildfires. That country's kind of gotten a little crazy, though. Well, yeah, that too, Lee. But people lived all out in. I don't know. I'd have to look again. I mean, it's been a long time. But that's what I thought of when I thought of that. Was I was thinking, well, they kind of did that in Scotland, didn't they? People kind of lived all over the country, and then they rounded everybody up and basically moved them to town. Now it's big vast of country nobody lives on. Or maybe, I don't know. It's like I said, it's been forever. My brain don't work as well anymore. I'll blame it on old age, though I'm not that old. Well, however it is, it's still pretty crazy that, all of a sudden the government say you can no longer go hiking on your land, or you'll get a $20,000 fine, or let somebody else hike on your land, you'll get a $20,000 fine, and public land you can't go hike on, or you're going to get a $20,000 fine. Oh, that could be Lee. Or Lee. Old Path, I mean. I happen to see the Lee pop up in the new one. Well, yeah, I'm sure it's a little different now. Now they got to do things differently. Yeah, it was a long, long time ago. I know that. And it was a long, long time ago when, you looked at any of that stuff. This is when I was around a library. It's really one of my favorite ways to learn anything. Just go to the library and just start roaming the halls and just pick something out and just start looking through it. There's Maddie. Hey, Maddie, I got uh, I don't know what you call it, a sticker pack maybe? I want a sticker pack on Johnny's and Maddie's live on a Friday. I'm not sure, Jim. And it come yesterday. Come yesterday. Yeah, I opened that sucker on the way to the car. The mailman said, yeah, here's something out of your box. Or it was in the box. I had the junk come out of the box. But I felt it and said, oh, hey, there's a coin or something in here. Yeah, halfway to the car. I was like opening it up. I'm saying, ooh, it's a poker chip. Check it out. I can't remember the name on it. Grandma, maybe? No. Dang it. By the time I got sit down in the seat, I'd already looked through all of them. Oh, I might have missed it. I looked away for a second. Lee said, heading out. Lee's heading out. Take it easy, Lee. I hope you had a good day. Hopefully the rest of your evening goes well. Get me a double. Here you go, sir. There it is right here. Yeah, it was cool, and I felt that. I thought, ooh, what's that? That's what I thought it was. Well, I said the coin out loud, but I was thinking poker chip. Oh, and Maddie, I got your. Oh, and I don't know if Lee's probably already boogied. I got your mail out yesterday too. Well, Johnny's, not yours, I guess. Well, there's something in there for you too, but mainly Johnny. Or maybe the girl. I don't know. You might not like what's in there, so it could be the girls too. Or I don't care. You could put it in a uh, uh, whatever you called them, mystery packs. Yeah, you could put it in a mystery pack too if you wanted. Oh, did I show them? Man, I didn't remember showing them. Oh, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah. Well, one thing. Yeah, there's a couple other things. Uh, uh, yeah, one thing people would be going, "What the heck I want with this thing?" Because it's more slingshotish related into. Oh, make it into a keychain. Yeah, yeah. Alex, Alex the Vato is in the house. How's the wild man doing? Yeah, I bet he's getting excited. I'm sorry, took a little the extra. Blah. I got it out yesterday. I wish I wouldn't have got the name, or not the name. It was the uh, street name that I had wrong, but it's right now. Oh, a paranormal trip. That sounds cool. Oh yeah, I remember him saying something about doing something like that. It's, oh my God, I can't remember how old. I mean, I was a lot younger. We had, uh, let's see, all I know is it was the second oldest house in this town, and this town was, oh my God, it was old town, but whatever. I don't want to give too much away. But I don't know, it's super old. Like, we're talking like, I don't know, way old, super old. Really cool. And it had been in our family for, well, I won't say forever and a day, but for almost forever and a day. And when my great grandpa died, my dad bought it from the estate or whatever, and it was then he rented it. He'd rented it out to people to, like, to live in and stuff. And then at some point, my mom and dad decided they were gonna fix it all up, I guess. And but whatever, it was rumored to have that it was haunted. And it was haunted. I used to crash in that house uh, a lot of times, and one night I crashed in it, and you could hear people walking in a house, but there was never nobody there, and I just would sleep through it. I didn't really care. And whatever, this one time, whatever it was, come walking down the stairs, and you could hear it walking down the stairs, and it walked into the kitchen. You could hear it, couldn't see nothing, and then it walked I was laying in the corner, and or sleeping in the corner, and it walked up to me, and just, you could hear it breathing, and then it stopped, and then walked to the other corner of the room, and it sounded like it sat down, and then you couldn't see it because I didn't really open my eyes, but enough that, when you can kind of see through your eyes, but your eyes still look closed, because I didn't want to scare it away or whatever. I didn't want it to know I was awake, and it wasn't that you couldn't see nothing though. But it went over to the corner, and it sounded like it sat down, and then I don't know how long later, but it wasn't too much longer later, it started snoring. And I just ended up going to sleep, but it was kind of crazy, or kind of wild. That wasn't the only experience I had, but that was really the kind of the coolest one. Or maybe not the coolest one, I don't know. Web shooter, what's happening, brother? How are you this fine day? It's Thursday. Hump Wednesday was yesterday. Mike, 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 Mike. Look, they finally got their fill. Yeah, I know. It was kind of a crazy gym. There's was several crazy things, just like, but you could never see anything. But it could move stuff. It was really weird. But never, ever, let's say you could hear it, that it was facing you, and you could hear that it was staring at you, but it never touched you, or it never kicked you, it never did anything. Oh yeah, day off. Heck yeah, finally. Well, don't be shooting your web, but awesome. Oh, yes, today is your, yes, you mean you already done spent your day off, or it is your day off? Hopefully it's today. Maybe it's just day, I don't know. I guess it doesn't much matter. You got a day off. Maybe do some fishing. I know it's hot enough now. The sled's probably definitely back in the shed. Oh, heck yeah. Oh yeah. So the first day you probably said, I got a little rest. Oh yeah, you didn't get no rest. You're down there or over there or wherever. Blech. Blech. Sorry. It won't be too much longer though, and the sled will be back out. You'll be buried again. Man, all the way to Monday. That's awesome. Super awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I hope not either. It wasn't too bad here. I think I did throw on the snow tires once. And then, well, when I say throw them on once, I threw them on, and then they, of course, made it through the snow, and then it got warm again, and I just left them on, and then I finally took them off and never went back on. It's been a really nifty thing, that's one thing. The snow tire, to me anyway, or my experience, or at least where I live, 16 feet. Holy crap, that's a lot of darn snow. A lot of snow. It's kind of like washing your car. You wash your car and it rains. Well, snow tires, I found the same thing. You get some snow tires and it won't snow. So it's kind of nice. You say, I'll put them on when it snows, and it says, okay, we'll just spit a little bit. We normally get a lot of ice though, but we didn't get a lot of that this year either. So actually, or last year, I guess you could say, it was pretty decent. There's a new one. Perry, what's happening, Perry? Hopefully you're doing great. Wow. You see the grass all year? That would be a little wild. No, you had to have something. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. Oh my gosh, finally. Awesome, you get Sunday off. Sweet. It'd be about like a web shooter. He's been on, well, he's always on call, but finally got about a, well, it won't be quite a week, but it might seem like a week that he'd been on like 24/7 for the past forever. And you just kept dialing the wrong number, Webb. Can't remember what it was. There was something about Alaska. I just heard something the other day about it, but I don't remember what it was. Doggy, what is happening? How's your day today, doggy? Yeah, hit that like button. Awesome, Perry. Won't be long. Uh-huh. Mr. Sausage Finger. Yeah, you too, Perry. Man, I hope your week's been going really good, brother. How's your day today, Bones? Or Doggy? I'll say Doggy because there's another Bones that comes in every now and then, and I can't say Bones one way and Bones the other way. DB. Call you DB. Doggy Bones. I broke the tip off my knife the other day. Mental note, folks. Don't use the tip of your knife as a pry bar. Or they break off. Oh well. That's what they're for, right? This is just a tool. And eventually get it broke down a little bit more and it'll make a nice screwdriver. Or a better pry bar. Oh, what's that? What's that, old pal? Yeah, I know it. I know it's kind of crazy, Web. Yeah, that's what it happens. This and it happens to mine all the time too. Roll call. It don't take long. Well, I try to be careful when it's a little bit newer of a knife, and then next thing you know, you're saying, okay, I gotta use you funny here. Sorry, Mr. Screwdriver / hammer / pocket knife. And, you know, you say, aw. And then you say, oh well, it'll work better next time. So I'm glad you're here, DB. That's kind of funny. Last two slingshots I haven't been able to really show anybody. They're both kind of surprises, and so I can't show them. So you guys might be saying at times, has he been doing anything? No, not really, but kind of. When I do the yellow black one, I'll be able to show that one more. Maybe I can. Oh, and the blue pink one, I'm gonna actually send that out. It actually, I mean, it doesn't look perfect, you know, because you can tell there's something off with it. Sort of. I don't know. It's just not the same, but you know, it's still be really good. I was gonna do it yesterday, but I ran out of envelopes to send junk off, so I had to wait till I go to get some envelopes. Because on that blue pink one, I was gonna, well, you've seen the video on that where it just kind of went from I'm gonna put it together to it failed, you know. On this black yellow one, maybe I'll try to video it. Or something, maybe, I don't know. Okay, did it freeze up again? Hold on here, let me see if he froze up. Might have froze up. Nope, it didn't freeze up. Everybody just shut up. Oh, wait a minute, what the heck? Okay, there we go. Don't quit pushing buttons, dummy. Hey, make sure you hit that like button. Well, every now and then when it kind of stops, I was like, I space it off and then I say, what just happened? Oh yeah, I bet it did this. Yeah, that's true, Webb. That is true. It wasn't a complete bad thing because I was able to say, well, technically they both would be used. I haven't worked on the one I was going to keep. I just got to, you know, go from a super rough sanding to, you know, not as rough. And then I can throw that in a four-wheeler or something. It'll be like an HDPE one, you know, something you don't really have to care about. Miss Needle, the broccoli head is in the house. Miss Carrot Brain. Oh, man. Ugh. That would stink. I wonder, so you gotta like not eat something or take some sort of around the was there really somebody walking by the chicken coop? I know sometime today I gotta make some more grain. Mix some more grain, I guess, to say. Oh, I got it. It's super warm here today, Miss Needles. Very, very warm. It was nice for about a week, and then it got blazing hot again. Though this like August here, so I definitely it's kind of the hottest part of the year, really. Chuckin', woo! What is going on, brother? I'm really happy to see you. Thank you for stopping in. I gotta email you later on today. Don't think it's too weird, but I'm gonna email you later on today. Or hopefully you won't think it's too weird. I hope your week's been doing really well. This week hasn't been too bad here. Oh, 3 days. Man, they don't let you really eat anything for 3 days. Oh man, that'd like, you know, I should do that one of these days. I can't say I'd go on tons of fast because it isn't like I do it all that much, but you know, I haven't been on a fast in a while. I'm feeling good. I feel good. Du-du-du-du-du-du. I knew that I would. Yeah. Du-du-du-du-du-du. Yeah, that's what happens to me, Deneen. I sit there and think about it fast, and I say, how much can I eat real fast? Yeah, right back at you, brother. Yep, there's the weird guy. Hell, hold on, I better put him back in his cage. Everybody will start thinking I'm normal or something. We had broccoli yesterday, Miss Needle. Go to get a copyright warrant. Well, you could be right, Webb. They probably would do something like that. It's just for educational purposes. There, maybe I have to state that. For educational purposes, this is how you feel good. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I knew that you would, yeah. There. That was for educational purposes only. Yeah, stupid knife came into my hand, and now I got to keep playing with it. It has a spring in there. It's actually a spring operated, I think, somewhere in there. So you just barely have to touch it, and it flicks. If you try to flick it, you can really zing it out there. I remember back in the old days, one knife I had, it was one of my favorites. I don't know where it is right now, but had a little knob right here. Well, it had a knob on both sides, and so you could play with it either hand. But you just did this number. I don't know. You might have had to push out a little bit, but basically you just did that, and boy, that sucker'd say bam and be flinged out so fast it wasn't even funny. Yeah, mine was just normal old broccoli, salt, a little bit of salt on it. Don't make you miss it. Ooh, a little cheesy broccoli. Mmm, sauteed butter. Mmm. I'm sorry, that was really mean of me, isn't it? I'm not really that sorry. I'm hoping to make your mouth drool. Make it as easy on you as possible. Ooh, 3 months. Woo! Woo! Thanks, Duneen. Oh, yeah. I can't help it. I can't help it, Miss Needle. What else would be good with broccoli and cheese and butter? Huh. Yeah, you can't do nothing about it. Na 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 na. I'm sorry. Ooh, yeah, broccoli and with bacon. Ooh. Okay, I'll quit now, Miss Needle. You probably are going, oh my gosh, had to come. This is not a food channel, guys. I came here because you talked nonsense, and now it's a food channel. Uh-huh. No, that's where all your pets are living, Miss Needle. You, you don't want to go to the corner. They say, oh no, when the queen shows up, she gets mad at some of us. Flee, here she comes. That little girl, she was just messing with a stick. Like she was looking for some nesting material. A lot of them went on a little hiatus. Yeah, see, she's got a stick in her mouth. You probably can't see her. She's seeing, is that one right? Nah, maybe I don't want that one. I don't know what their criteria is on picking up sticks. They'll pick them up and shake them around like that, and every now and then fly off with one. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure, DB. Yeah, I might be getting some new ones here one of these days, Miss Needle. The one chicken for some reason bounced off her nest, so all those eggs are lost. But the other one, she's still on a nest, and she has a crap load of them in there because, man, they just kept laying in it, and she just kept sitting on it. So who knows what's going to go on there. I might end up having to break the incubator out and incubate some of them. MG is here. What's going on? Maddie. Hello, Maddie. Miss Skeeter. The Skeeter Dance Queen is here. I was in you guys' live the other day. You were talking to somebody, Miss Skeeter, some other lady, and you missed me saying hi. Hi, Perry. Yeah, so it'd be kind of interesting. See, we have two chickens. One of them, and it's nice because I didn't know because I didn't have them both banded. This year I'll make sure I get her banded because we had two. We had one that's a good mother and then one that's kind of a crappy mother. But I kind of saved them both. So I got her band the one that's the good mother and make sure I get her marked off, but yeah, there we go, doggy. That's my goal here. Hey, one of these days, man, I'm telling you, if you don't watch out for that AI crap, we're all screwed, Oh no, you're sick. A headache. Oh man. And you came here to get a bigger one. Or that's what my wife says. You're giving me a headache. You know that, right? Nah, she don't say that a lot. Only when I really get to picking on her. Holy mackerel. That's blazing, Webb. Wow. That is blazing. I don't know what it is. It's not that hot here. The humidity feels high, but I don't know what that is either. I do. I save every one of them, MG. Well, I put them in a... Oh, what the heck they call them things now? I put them in a playlist anyway. I guess I should... I think I save them all in there. Oh, man. You'd have had the monster of the day, Skeeter. What's up, man? You should have pushed him off in the water and said, swim out there and get him, buddy. Yeah, it's really crap, doggy. It is really crap. It's coming, though. There's no stopping that now. Cottage cheese and lemon juice. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. That don't go good at all. Yeah, you could check it out, MG. I know there's a playlist there. I don't know if every one of them gets saved there or not. I should really check that. Sometimes when I go back there, I'm like, oh, well, that one didn't get. I don't know why, but it still pushed him off in the water. So go get it, boy. Come on, get it, get it. Yeah, I need to move my dig dang thermometer. I should put a thermometer just like right here in the doorway. Screw it to. Maybe I should screw it to that one. That way the sun could never get it, because the sun actually comes up from, let's say, right there. Let me make sure I'm. Yeah, basically right in there, and then goes up. Well, it comes up a little bit further. It just depends on where in the year, but right up this way. That way, at least I could tell the temperature. In other words, I got to go over to my refrigerator. And I keep it on the refrigerator in here because it's kind of in the middle of the shed, and then I can tell how hot it is in the shed. Oh, wow. They wouldn't let you delete your Facebook. I wonder why. Maybe it was still just trying to clone you and going, hey, I ain't got you cloned yet, Slick. You can't leave now. We got you. Yeah, but it could have just been a slip. See, he slipped real hard when I kicked him in the rear end. Random Rick. How you doing, buddy? How's your week been? Now, I love your shelf. I made a little comment on it, but holy mackerel, that thing looks pretty cool. There's all kinds of cool stuff on there. It looks really nice. So you don't feel alone. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's got to be at least 100 here. 100 here, Web. It's a 101. Does that feel better? It's 101. Ugh. Mashed or baked? Oh man, yeah, Danine's got it really good. It's 157 there. It's so hot there. It's like sauna hot there. Or maybe hotter than a sauna. Yeah, hit that like button. T-Bird! Woo! T-Bird's here. He's probably running around in his car right now. He said, hey, wait a minute. Ding dong's on. I'm going to get in my car and say, hey, I'm driving. Text to talk to text. Awesome, Rick. That's good to hear, buddy. I say that because I hadn't seen you go live lately. I mean, I've seen like the last video you put out, but oh my gosh, it was. I'll be dang, doggy. That's kind of wild. Hey, it looks cool, Rick. I like that. Yeah, he did. He got his hoard and possessions all on a shelf now, about bunches of shelves. Like it looks cool. Yeah, we're not going to get into that, Rick. I'm highly disappointed in you right now. So don't bring up that sore subject. That's just not right. 94 there. That's probably about what it is here. It's probably at least in the 90s. Maybe, I don't really know. I don't want to fib. Yeah, so you think you had a bad, Miss Deneen, boy, 150, 160. I'm gonna call that 160. Yeah, it's really warm there. Billy, what is Billy up to? Billy's in the house. Hey, that's cool, T-Bird. I'm sure you did something last night. I'm sure you did a live last night or this morning or something. I got on a little before noon. I had a hint. I had a hint that I might want to get on before noon. I'm glad I got that hint. It's a stealth camp. I don't know what that is, Miss Skeeter. I'm not quite sure. Friday? No, it's. Oh, it is Friday, isn't it? Is it? Let's see what. Ooh, it is Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. I was thinking it was Thursday, but now that I get to thinking about it, I think it is Friday. That's not too bad, T-Bird. 83. No, that's 183. Webb wants to hear that it's got a 1 in front of everything, so 183. Dang, it's hot there. A 188 with the humidity 53. Man, I wish I knew what it was here. I really don't. I know the humidity's pretty decent. Because as soon as you start moving, woo, boy, you start leaking. Oh, that's cool, Billy. I haven't had much luck I'm not very good at that. It's just a tube, length of tube with a pouch tied on each end, and then you like use your fingers to spread it out, and the dang pouch holds on to the stupid ball, and then wants to throw it back at me. It was quite a shock when that happened. I was like, whoa, holy crap. Oh, yeah, he's going to be feeling lots better. He'll be starting to think it's cool where he's at now. Mr. Z, how you doing today, brother? I hope your week's been going well. Yeah, that's probably true, Deneen. A boiled cottage cheese. Yeah, I thought it was Thursday too. I don't know what the heck. But then now I got thinking about it. I went to town Thursday. Yeah, you lost the day. We lost the day. Where did it go? Hey, West Country. You got a premiere going on today? I didn't check to see. Maybe it was yesterday, but I didn't check to see if it was yesterday. That'd work good, Miss Skeeter. I had a duck one time when I was fishing, it just wouldn't leave me alone. I mean, it literally would go over and be eating the string and so forth, and then I ended up catching a duck. It was not all that great. A pool for the poor. Oh, oh my gosh. That's so gross. Oh, I know, you gotta see the wife when I come in the house and I'll have this grin on my. She's like, "No, stay away from me." Said, because I'm like just soaked. She said, "Stay away from me." No, no, no. So putting out her feet and her hands. No, no, no. Yeah, where's Knuckles? Yeah, I don't know. Roll call. I lost it. Done lost it. Oh man, Billy. I bet you said, "Ooh, how wonderful. That was great. Let's do that again." Yeah, I've dinged myself before and said, "Holy crap. That was not fun." With the slingshot, Miss Needle. He hit himself with a slingshot. Cool, Mr. Z. That's awesome to hear. Stung for a bit, man. I tell you what, I dinged myself. It stung for more than a bit. I was like, yikes. Next week. Next week. All right, I'll make sure. Oh, I got you, Miss Skeeter. Is it kind of like that thing he was doing the other day? He was walking with some dude and going out to, looks like they're camping at this, I don't know where, at that place. Is that what you're kind of meaning, like that? Squad shot. What's happening? Yeah, not do that again. Yeah, it wakes you up, don't it? You're like, holy mackerel, what happened there? Oh man, turtles are always a blast to catch, aren't they? Either that or they want to come try to get your bait off a stringer if you're keeping them, and so you got to watch the darn bait, or not bait, the fishing string, the stringer. If it's acting funny, you drag them up. Oh heck yeah, Billy, you're gonna love that stuff. That stuff's so awesome. I need to play around with mine too. I was gone on this one slingshot and then just didn't, and then said, "Dig dang it!" And then I did another piece and said, "Man, I should have did that." And then I did it, but of course I didn't. But I need to focus on one. Thomas was just saying he did put one up on. Oh crap! Discord. Did no? Yeah, Discord. Did put one up on Discord. So if you're on Discord, look. Thomas just said he put did a blue one. I can't wait to when I just check it out. Be like a slipper slide. What's bad is then if you go like well, I mean it's hot out. I mean it feels hot, but boy, if you go into the air conditioning, then you like freeze to death. It's like, oh my God, it's so cold in here. And then when you go back outside, then it's almost unbearable. Oh, that's a cool idea, Billy. I need to do something myself because I just kind of got them in like these cup holders, and this cup holder, this arm broke, So now that cup holder just kind of hangs down, and then I just got them laying all around myself. Oh, that'd look cool, Billy. Ooh, sweet. I'll have a mail call one of these days. Woo, cool. I'm gonna try to do a mail call video today. Oh, that's cool, Grumpy. You know, I was always gonna make one of those. I just hadn't yet. I got I think I have all the material. I mean, I don't really know if I have it all. Is this microwave parts? I saw somewhere they used a well, it's just basically a transformer, but so when I'd scrapped a microwave, I saved all that junk, and yeah, danger. Yeah, I know what you mean, and yeah, I'm sure I'd be fairly careful at least. I'm fairly kind of careful when it comes to where you definitely can die, you know. Or like that. Electricity is a scary thing in a way. And it was probably been about 5 or 6 months ago. I dug it all out because I was like, hey, I'm going to make one of those today. And then got sidetracked, and then, you know, end up set on the bench for, I don't know, 4 or 5 months. I don't know how long it actually sat out. And I said, okay, I'll stick that back up on the shelf, and I'll build it later. But I thought about doing the same thing. I just hadn't ever made the darn thing. Yeah, because it's like, that's the high voltage there. And water. You're playing with high voltage and water. Hey, Michael. How's it going? Oh, no. Yeah, for sure, buddy. For sure. A lot of you guys in here are in my prayers. Oh. That's a good idea, Grumpy. I didn't think of that. That's a good idea. Is it like like just a switch type pedal? Like on off? Yeah, it's probably just an on off, huh? Not like a rheostat pedal. Huh, I didn't think of that. That's a good idea. Yeah, I hope Nancy, I hope she gets better. Yeah, an on and off. That's a good idea. That'd probably be a good safety idea. Yeah. Because every now and then, I guess a guy could get maybe careless, I guess you could say. Get comfortable. No, comfortable is not the word. Complacent. That's probably the word. I remember it's been, I don't know, it's been, well, I guess, yeah, it's been quite a while since I've been shocked with like the welder. And man, that'll wake you up in the morning. You'll get shocked with the welder. That's the last thing I've been shocked with is a welder. Sit back with a beer. Oh, that'll keep you focused. Yeah, maybe it's complacent. Yeah. Yeah, maybe, yeah, relive the 70s. You do get complacent really easy, though. You know, until you get dinged, and then it wakes you up for, I don't know, 2-3 minutes, you know, and then you're back to, you know, back to doing whatever. Yeah, that's it, complacent. Yeah, I know it'll get you, Grumpy. Wakes you right up. You're like, dang it. Okay, where's the rubber gloves? 'Cause I'm sweating too much. Everything's soaked. Yeah, for sure, Grumpy. That'd definitely be a one and done. Well, that's what you got two hands for, Jim. You don't need to set it down. Yeah, unless you need both your hands, but you know. Yeah, I can't remember what that fractional actually is. I mean, what the voltage is. It's high. It's good though. It's some good stuff. Yeah, that's probably not a wake you up in the morning. That's called, wow, I just woke up in heaven or something. It's wicked looking though. That's what I like about it. It's just how, God, it's so cool looking. You definitely would. I like maybe instead of an on-off switch, maybe I'll make it to where it's like a momentary switch where you have to stand on the pedal. So in order to get it to work, you have to stand on the pedal to complete the circuit, and then if you let off the pedal, it's off. That's a good idea. I might have to try to do that, like a that kind of switch. Yeah, dead man switch. So it'll only work if you step on the switch. Then if maybe it couldn't kill you then. Well, I don't know. That's be a pretty sharp jolt, because it probably may still kill you, but something like that maybe then, I could just see you, saying, let me put a little bit more water on on that. Yeah. And just squeeze it on there as it's going. Zzz. Yeah, that's a good idea on something that's not right there. Then you're back away from it. That's a good idea, Grumpy. And maybe that's why I hadn't made mine yet, because I was going to get shocked. It's just going to take some thinking. Because, I was probably going to be pretty darn crude. So, here, on, off. Yeah, that sounds good, Billy. Have it on and then have it go to another switch. I like that idea. Hey, TC, what is going on? How you been this fine week, ATC? Ah, there we go. Yeah, I didn't think about the foot pedal. I like that idea. That's a good idea. Definitely a lot safer than what my caveman think it would have probably put it together as. Like I said, that's probably why I didn't get it put together. Good Lord is probably saying, nah, I'm going to make you not do this yet. Think about this, dummy. I don't want to. I'm not calling you home yet. I want to make you wait, and then you're going to think about it, and then you'll make it better. Because that's really pretty. I really love what it does with wood. It's so cool looking. I like the idea of putting that glow-in-the-dark resin, or any resin in it, really. Oh yeah, that's another one. I think I seen at one point is a neon power. Well, that's the same kind of transformer stuff. Yeah, well, it's smaller than a microwave. Well, the microwave one was free. Well, sort of free. Well, I mean, you know. Now you guys kind of got me thinking about making that. I have to find me a switch. I gotta find me a switch. I have to look and see what. I have to look that. I'll have to kind of search that up a little bit. That'd look kind of cool. Well, guys, I suppose I should boogie. I'll go. I think my camera's charged up, so I got to do a mail call and the size of pins. Oh yeah, not. That's probably some of the things I'd probably figure out as I go. Probably say, "Whoops, that didn't work. Here we go again." And just keep trying until it finally says, "Hey, I'm working." I made it a long time ago. God, I can't think of the guy's name now off the top of my head. The old guy. I mean, we're talking way back in the day. He had a. Oh, that's a good idea, real call. Ooh, yeah, I ought to keep my eye open for one of them. That probably would work. It was a static machine. I can't remember what. I wish I could think of that dude's name. But it basically, I don't even explain. You'd have to look. There's this. Oh gosh, shouldn't have maybe even have mentioned it, but. Yeah, I'd give you you'd have to be real careful at that too. Because it'd zap you. And it was like a lightning bolt zap. It was way worse than a rug zap. But it worked on the kind of the same function of the static, except for it was just a little wheel machine that you could spin, and then it'd create electricity. Well, it didn't create it. It grabbed the electricity. I don't know how it did it. Well, I do know, but it's kind of, I don't know. But it reminds me of that kind of stuff. But anyway, guys, I am going to take a split and getting going and have a great day weekend. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, you forgot. It's a hey, see you later. No, wait a minute. Oh no, here I'm going. No, wait a minute. Anyway, I'm really gone this time for sure, for real. Oh hey, wait a minute. Reminds me. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, I hope everybody has an awesome, super awesome weekend. Everybody be careful, and Webb, I hope your time off is super cool. Get something done, like something fun, man. Go out and do some skinny dipping or some fishing or some slinging or I don't know, something fun. Even just kick back in the shade with a yard sprinkler on you and something. Just, everybody just have a great, awesome weekend and try to do something fun, Just be safe though, or super crazy. Either way, if you're super crazy and wild, you're pretty safe. And if you're try to be really safe, you might be safe. So I take that back. Just be wild and crazy, guys. Be out there and pretend you're 10 years old again. Wild and crazy. Yeah, the chunky donkey. Take it easy, everybody. You guys are awesome. Thank you for I don't know what you call them things, the little sticker. Thanks for the thumbs up, too. But just, wild and crazy. It's the only way to be. But just love you guys and have an awesome weekend. And, hey, pray for Mrs. Nancy, Michael and Nancy. So I think she might be ill, so keep her in my prayers for sure. But anyway, love y'all. Take it easy. See y'all. Maybe somewhere throughout the web. And if not, see you Monday. Later, guys. Bye.